This week in U.S. immigration news, we are going to cover Backlog Solution Relief Act, USCIS to offer deferred action for special immigrant juveniles, TPS for Ukrainians, USCIS policy to protect immigrant children, Title 42 blocked partially, increase of Ukrainian refugees. Democratic senators introduced legislation that, if enacted, would provide relief to millions of immigrants stuck in green card backlogs. The Resolving Extended Limbo for Immigrant Employees and Families Relief Act would eliminate family and employment green card backlogs, reclassify spouses and children of legal permanent residents as immediate relatives, accept derivative beneficiaries of employment-based petitions from annual green card limits. It would also protect immigrant youth who qualify from aging out of their legal permanent resident status and would live per country limitations. USCIS announced that it will update its policy manual to consider deferred action and related employment authorization for non-citizens who have an approved Form I-360, but who cannot apply to adjust status to become a lawful permanent resident because a visa number is unavailable. USCIS will consider deferred action on a case-by-case basis. I-360 is a petition for Amerasian, widow, or special immigrant. Department of Homeland Security announced the designation of Ukraine for temporary protected status, for 18 months due to Russia's attack resulting in an ongoing war in Ukraine. However, Ukrainian nationals eligible for TPS under this designation must have continuously resided in the U.S. since March 1, 2022.
If you are new to our channel, welcome and please subscribe to stay in the loop. We offer free 15-minute consultations if your case is qualified so we can point you in the right direction. Stay tuned for the secret code later in the show.
USCIS announced new policies that will provide better protection to immigrant children who are victims of abuse, neglect, abandonment, or similar paternal maltreatment. The new policies are updated regulations to clarify special immigrant juvenile (SIJ) eligibility criteria, such as making an age-out provision to protect petitioners who turn 21 while their petition is pending. USCIS updated regulations for evidentiary requirements to improve the efficiency of the program and ensure that eligible victims receive SIJ classification and a pathway to apply for lawful permanent resident status. USCIS may agree to a grant of SIJ classification when the petitioner has provided evidence of court-ordered relief from paternal abuse, neglect, abandonment, or a similar basis under state law, as well as evidence of the factual basis for a juvenile court's determinations. The U.S. can no longer use Title 42, a public health rule, to prevent migrant families facing persecution from entering United States. During the pandemic, Title 42 kept many undocumented migrants from entering the United States. This ruling means that from now on, migrant families must be given a chance to express a fear of persecution or torture, which could be followed by an interview with an asylum officer or a court date with an immigration judge. Title 42 can still be used for families who do not face persecution and for single adults. The United Nations reported that 2 million people have fled Ukraine so far and estimated that the number may reach 4 million. More than 34.4 million people worldwide have been forced to leave their home country as of the end of 2020, and 48 million more were displaced internally. The Syrian civil war caused the largest number of refugees in the world at 6.7 million. There were roughly 2.6 million Afghan refugees at the end of 2020. Conflict in South Sudan forced 2.2 million people to leave the country. Myanmar reported 1.1 million refugees leaving the country due to violence against Rohingya Muslims. Palestine, Venezuela, Democratic Republic of the Congo, Yemen, Ethiopia's Tigray region have been struggling with millions displaced since the end of 2020.
Friends, show us some love and smash the like button. It doesn't cost you anything. If you have an immigration problem or need a second opinion because you cannot get a hold of your own lawyer, schedule a meeting with our team. Share information with our CARES team and they will help you get scheduled with our legal team. Now here's a secret code to unlock the free 15 minutes.